Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from June the 10th to June the 16th. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. Let's start with June the 10th, Sunday. It doesn't go very well for you in the morning, afternoon, and that's because these planets are going to make you arrogant and difficult to deal with, and you'll criticize everything that you see, and people just get put off with you. What a horrible way to try and deal with the morning and afternoon period of a Sunday. Why don't you do the opposite and let somebody else take charge? Because whatever you try and do won't go well, and people will just be not happy with the way you're dealing with things. So let somebody else take charge. Be the follower. Tell yourself not to be arrogant. There's also a planet here that once in a while comes to the morning afternoon period, making you quickly very hot-tempered. And so take the soft approach for the morning afternoon period and tell yourself, be part of a team and show appreciation, and you'll get the morning afternoon period much better done. Evening nightfall period is wonderful. You get very lucky, and whoever you meet and whatever you do is appreciative, and others will support you in whatever you want to do. One or two of these arrogant planets will make their way in the evening nightfall as well. So once in a while you'll have this trait of being arrogant. Stop it immediately and tell yourself that whatever I do in the evening nightfall period, I must be extremely friendly. So take the soft approach in everything you do in the evening period, and you'll be lucky of this June the 10th. June the 11th, Monday morning, afternoon is going to be bad because you're going to be moody, you're going to be changeable, you're going to be disagreeable, you're going to be fussy, and so things will go on like that at your place of work or in business. The element of bad luck is very strong in this morning afternoon period, and so you're going to see that everything you try to do will not be done well. In fact, it will fail. So if you are sticking out like a sore thumb and wanting to be important, you are going to be blamed. So be part of a team, be smart, and try to be with a team where the finger of blame may not point at you alone, and you will be able to weather the storm much better. Emotional issues are very bad, you're very unhappy, and because of this you may not be able to do your deadlines because your mind is not on your job. You cannot do that. It's a working day. You have to focus on what you're doing. Move away from these emotional planets and tell yourself, I've got to get my duties done. Evening nightfall period for you also not good. Not as bad as the morning afternoon, but not as good. And so what you do? Well, don't be arrogant. Be part of a team. Don't want to stick out like a sore thumb. Don't want to be very critical of everybody. You need support and friends, tell yourself. So show appreciation, show support for everybody, and you will improve this evening nightfall period. June the 12th, now that's 24 hours of bad luck, I will tell you. In every area of your life, things are going to be topsy-turvy. And things are going to be wrong in the sense that it's you either making the big mistake or somebody else making the mistake, but the blame still comes on to you. So morning, afternoon, difficulties with your bosses or superiors. If you're in business, difficulties with the people you are dealing with, things are just going wrong again and again and again. So what do you do? Well, you'll just have to focus, and you need help. So rather than be stubborn or dominating, tell yourself, I'm going to be the opposite because I want to attract support in my place of work or in business. That way you can lessen the trouble. Evening, nightfall, many emotional planets have all gone wrong. So their duty is to get you emotionally into trouble while you're socializing or while you're out with your loved ones or whatever. So what you say, what you do may go down not well. So be careful what you say and do. Don't be stubborn, don't be dominating either. And you'll find that somehow mistakes are made. So if you take the lead, it's you who's going to be blamed. So don't take the lead, be part of a team. And this way, the ending of the of the evening or nightfall, if you have to be out, the problem can be lessened. June the 13th starts very well for you. Morning, afternoon period, planets bring unexpected help and unexpected good possibilities. This goes on for the morning, but by the time it's afternoon, some of the lesser planets are creeping in from the evening. And their duty is to have you make trouble for your superiors by making things go wrong, or in business, somehow getting the business aspect all wrong as well. Could be that you do it very impulsively and too quickly. Could be you do it because there are planets here that make you dominating and you want to do it your way. Well, don't. Tell yourself the afternoon and evening periods, I'm going to get all the help I need. I'm not going to do it solo. I'm going to definitely look for help. And when you do that, the horoscopes of other people, which may be good, they will come in to help you. Otherwise, your evening nightfall period, breakups can be seen and difficulties of getting together are also seen. So if you don't really have to be out, don't, because when you are going to be out, your exposure to risk will be even more. June the 14th for you coming from Capricorn, you are given 24 hours of good luck. And these planets, of course, make you very happy. The speed at which they do things you love, which means that you get feedback and you get rewards very quickly in the morning, afternoon period. Your communication assets, your marketing sense will be brilliant. And you'll be a person on this June the 14th to be lucky. That's the key word. So go and buy a lottery ticket by all means. It's that kind of a couple of good planets in the morning, afternoon period. Evening, nightfall period, just as lucky. Just the planets just as fast, a different group. And they bring the unexpected things to happen to you in a good way. Meeting people unexpectedly who can help, or even start a romance, or even somehow benefit you. So evening, nightfall, and throughout the whole 24 hours, you're going to be lucky. These are very fast planets, so you've got to be on your toes, otherwise opportunities just bypass you. So be alert for whatever you want, make your appointments and go and get them. June the 15th for you coming from Capricorn, another 24 hours of good luck. Whatever you do, the sun is shining on you, you are in the limelight, you are creative, and of course looking for the romance is a perfect morning, afternoon period. Your communications are excellent and you'll be a person who is just very lucky, saying the right things at the right time. So send emails, make your phone calls again and again, and you will see that some good luck comes morning, afternoon in quite a big way. Evening, nightfall period, very lucky. Communication assets are wonderful. And whatever you do, results come back very quickly. Mixed business and pleasure, because I see many business planets there. And you can be out with the people you love, but be out with the people you do business with or the people you work with. It's going to jive very nicely. And you're going to have these wonderful good results of benefiting even financially. June the 16th, which is a Saturday, now this doesn't start well. You will feel let down, or you will feel played out, or you will feel disappointed. You will feel that some things that others are not supposed to know, they happen to know. So something of a secretive nature can also be disturbing you. And the bottom line is disappointment. So you want to protect yourself from all this. And the way is to be very careful who you are dealing with in the morning, afternoon period, because hidden enemies, people who are jealous of you, may be just the person who is listening to you and then attack you. But I like your evening, nightfall period very much, and you're going to be one very lucky person. And this evening, nightfall period, you're going to have the chance to mix business and pleasure. And either if you're in business, get some very good results, or if you're working, also get some very good results from the people you meet, maybe enhancing your new job or getting a new kind of business. So I like your evening, nightfall. It's also going to make you very creative, these few planets, and you're going to be very lucky. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years, and that will be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms as well. So with all that information, year by year, calendar year by calendar year, age by age, I'll go through it in detail for you and help you a great deal and give you many solutions about your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and give you so much information. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, send me an email, and when I receive it, I'll come back to you. Until then, thank you and good luck.